everybody. It
So
is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. I'm wearing my elastic pants today.
I'm not even wearing pants. I'm just freeballing,
Too much information.
dancing a
Uh,
little. I'd go lower, but we'd have to start an OnlyFans.
but I don't know why, but Thanksgiving is getting to be like New Year's Day for me. It's
Like a
like
hangover.
no, well, that too, but it's like New Year's resolutions. You make resolutions and you know that you're not going to keep. And
Yeah.
every Thanksgiving, I say to myself, I'm going to be sensible this year. I'm not
Yeah,
going
right.
to eat absolutely everything. I'm not going back for seconds. And you blow it. 10 minutes into the meal, and you've already blown it.
Well, you don't go back for seconds. See, you just load everything on two
I
plates.
I know. But sometimes the veggie dish, the souffle, the potatoes, and honestly, I've gotten pretty much down to a slice or two of turkey.
I
I
don't
don't
eat
I
turkey.
don't do the stuffing much, maybe just a touch of gravy. But there's usually so many good casseroles and stuff on the side, and we get together with my family and the biscuits, and then of course you don't think about the fact that save room for dessert because there's always going to be like six desserts, and
Right,
you
right.
don't want to say, well, let's see, which one of these am I going to have? I'll have a little slice of this and a little slice of that, and then you sit back in your chair and you go, ooh. You get what a friend of mine used to call the och. You
I
get
should
the
do.
och? Yeah, yeah. That's when you've eaten a little too much and you sit back and you go, ah, ah.
See, we've talked about it since we met. Thanksgiving ain't my day, man. It's just not my holiday. I don't like turkey. But you are right. It is a day of eating. And I always end up finding the stuff I do like and enjoy and look forward to, pumpkin pie and all that,
Yeah.
or multiple pies. And just, I got biscuits, the veggies. I'll eat ham. I'll do ham. I'm just not a turkey guy. I try it every year. I'm just not a turkey guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, nothing like, Luke goes to bed. It's 10:30 at night. Put on a movie, eating some pie. Like, yeah, it's a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is when you usually launch "It's a Wonderful Life" with Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
And
I start planning. I start planning on Thanksgiving, like Black Friday hits tomorrow. It's time to go full swing Christmas. So the next day, boom, decorating Christmas, Christmas tree up. We're rolling out Santa, gone are the pumpkins. Because Thanksgiving for me is the end of pumpkin season.
yeah, yeah.
Forget Halloween, that's done already. But
Well,
I
Thanksgiving was a celebration of the harvest. And you're right. And traditionally, when we were both growing up, it was like the day after
that's
Thanksgiving
what I do.
was it was before they called it Black Friday. It was
Yeah.
just the start of the selling season, which now it starts after Labor Day. Uh,
Yeah, or yes.
yeah, but you used to. That's when you'd start putting up the lights, start putting up the decorations, start planning what you're going to do for the Christmas season and the other holidays. Uh, and like you, I don't know why, but I'm not a real huge fan of turkey on Thanksgiving. But
I'm
I
not
sure
either.
like to slice it up and put it in sandwiches and hoagies
Is that like the next couple weeks? I mean,
and
do you guys
yeah.
typically have a lot of leftovers?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, because you can't go out. Well, we've started try if it's going to be a small group of us, then we'll try and go out and get just like a nice turkey breast.
Sure.
But if you get a turkey, you end up going out and they always make it worth your while to get that 25 or 30 pound turkey,
God,
which
Jesus.
is more than even a reasonable sized family is going to consume unless
Some,
turkey is the only thing you're eating.
that's a
But
small child.
Yeah, between the gravy and the stuffing and the mashed potatoes and the sweet potatoes and the green bean casseroles and the corn souffle and all. I mean, it's just
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot
and,
to deal
and then what you do is you watch a football game before Thanksgiving. You watch a
with.
football game usually during Thanksgiving. You hurry
Detroit
up
Lions.
you're up and eat so you can go and it's your Detroit Lions almost always play on Thanksgiving
No,
Day.
they do play every Thanksgiving. As a matter of fact, that was the Thanksgiving game before the NFL got greedy and decided to throw some other idiots on there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean
But
that's a tradition. So usually the men will all leave the dinner table while the women start moving stuff around. You go into the family room and sit down, put on a game, and then you go get up, go back, get a plate full of dessert, and then go sit back down again. I mean, that's I guess part of the tradition.
that is, yeah. And you were saying the post days ahead, because a lot of times people have family in town. They don't want to cook. Who wants to cook after Thanksgiving? It's like, look, open up the fridge and find some stuff to put
That's right.
together.
Just grab a couple of plastic
Yeah.
containers.
See,
If
I
there's
haven't had that in a real long time, but I do typically have some sort of leftovers. I do have desserts or rolls or some sort of meat. I haven't had turkey on Thanksgiving in like the last 3 years because I don't make it. I'm not, and Luke could care less. He does not care. He'll eat like a piece. He'll eat all the other stuff. Give him all the veggies in the world and the bread, and he's a happy boy. Turkey though, he's like, nah. He'll try it though. I give him credit. He tries it.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Maybe that's one of the reasons why people, make a big bird and make all this extra stuff is so that you will have leftovers. My dad was not a leftover eater. He didn't really
No.
care about leftovers. Now and there's a lot of stuff that I find is as tasty, if not better, as a
Well,
leftover.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a fan of cold pizza. You know,
It's
uh,
better.
yeah,
Look, it's I don't want to say it's better, but I will say this. It is a different ball game. It's a different type of food. And most pizzas, unless they're crappy, like you buy those crappy microwave pizzas, those are garbage anyway. So,
right.
but like you go get a pizza that's decent and okay, like Domino's. Let's just throw Domino's under the bus. You get Domino's pizza, and it's okay when it comes out. They actually have decent sauce, but it's better the next day cold. Like it's like just give me a cold pizza, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And also I guess that's part of the mystique is you don't want to go out and just get a medium pizza. You might as well get a larger and extra large because you want to have some left over.
Well,
Put
it's good. It becomes a breakfast food. It's
yep.
then cold breakfast. Or I'm telling you, nothing like a midnight slice of cold pizza. Like I've woken up, and which is why I don't order this crap anymore. Otherwise, I'll be like as big as a blob. I've woken up in the middle of the night, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and been like, And I just go down to the fridge, got a slice of pizza, put on The Office, and I'm like, this is heaven.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean I'm pretty much that way with I'll do casseroles that way. And I don't know why. I don't know if you do it too, but I have a tendency not to even reheat stuff. To put it in the microwave and reheat it for a minute or two. If
Yeah.
even if it's a casserole, just give me a fork or a spoon or something and open up the container and not
Yeah.
even bother wasting a plate. Just eat it right out of the container. And
I've
then what
done
you
that
do
before.
when you eat enough of it, what you do is you get a smaller container for the rest of it,
You just put it in the container. Yeah.
and wash out the bigger container.
I've done like I use the toaster oven more than the microwave
Yeah, us too.
to warm things up. Matter of fact, my microwave is still in the box. Yeah, it's in the box up in my attic right now. The only thing that sucks about it is Luke likes oatmeal, and it's much easier to do in the microwave than the hot water or hot milk. And
Right.
so but he's managed to not complain. So I'm like, whatever. Um, but I'm the same way too. I mean, it's got to be specific things to heat up. Like I'm trying to think, like if I have some chicken, because chicken dries out, I'll try to warm it in the toaster oven as opposed to the micro. Um, Hot chocolate, I use that. I don't know, like the microwave. I mean, it's hardly used, so that's why I put it away. I'm kind of with you on it. Like either don't warm it up or use a toaster oven.
Well, I have to admit, we use our microwave a lot because we do microwave popcorn.
Well,
Uh,
that's different if you like it. I
uh,
understand.
Orville Redenbacher makes the greatest microwave popcorn, ready in 2.5 minutes. Uh, if you want to just reheat something, we do this quinoa rice packs.
I love quinoa. I love
90
quinoa.
90 seconds in the microwave, and it's delicious. Just put it down on a plate and then put a piece of fish or something over it.
I
You
love
know,
quinoa.
uh,
I love, yeah, that's good.
that's the only thing that I don't think is as good as a leftover is fish. It
No,
has a
I don't.
tendency to lose flavor.
I also don't make fish. I am before. I think I told you I'm not a big seafood guy. I have been lately eating some good salmon. I've gone out to a couple places and I've asked the guy, hey, the server, hey, what's your best dish? Well, this salmon is phenomenal. Okay. And I got to tell you, they crushed it. I don't want to give the place away, but they crushed it. It's down the street on Main Street. But anyway,
Yeah,
they were amazing. It was so delicious. I'm not gonna make it because I'm gonna screw it up, and then I'm gonna hate fish the rest of my life. So I just would much rather go and have them do it for me. But I could see that kind of being like, same thing with like shrimp too. Like calamari, just eat it. Don't leftover that
right.
nonsense.
Yeah. You leftover calamari, which is not one of my favorites.
It's my favorite actually.
I know you like it, but man, the thought of eating octopus or squid or something like that is you.
Luke eats it. He doesn't know what it is, but he eats it.
Oh, wait till he finds out.
I told him they were like Italian French fries. I mean, we were we were at an Italian restaurant and we're dipping them in the sauce.
Yeah,
And the way that they kind of curled, he's like, these kind of look
yeah,
like French fries or onion rings. I'm like, they're kind of like Italian French fries.
yeah. Or chewy tortellini.
Right. I don't want him to look at it and be like, dude, I saw that guy on Nemo. I just ate him.
Right. that's yeah. That's part of this trying to sell a kid on fish too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. He thinks that when you eat chicken, he's also not a big chicken guy. He likes the one recipe I have. He loves it. It's just a cilantro lime chicken, really good, marinate it, whatever. But most chicken he fights me on. He used to love it. Now he fights it. He fights his mom on it, fights me on doesn't want it. I don't know what it is. But he thinks that the chicken that we eat is different than the chicken he sees at the farms. He doesn't understand they're the same. And he knows that eggs come from chicken, but he doesn't understand.
Wait till you take him to the farm and they milk the cow, and
Well, yeah, he's cool with that, but he doesn't understand that that's where a burger comes from.
You're right.
Like I'll tell him, I'll be like, well, people eat fish. He's like, yeah, but not like the ones in the ocean. I'm like, where do they come from, bro?
Right.
Like he can't understand, and he sees it in the fish market, with the eyes, and he's like, that's gross, Dad. I'm like, no, it is. It's disgusting, but they eat it. And he's like, yeah, but that's not from the ocean. And I'm like, where did the fish fall from? Is Jesus here? Like what's
Well, but wait a minute. He could have a point because perch doesn't come from the ocean. That comes
that's
from
true.
the lakes.
Come from the lakes, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does. But then he eats shrimp, and I'm like, those are shrimp. He's like, he doesn't understand the concept. So I just let him work it out. It's going to be a revelation one day.
Yeah. Well, he'll go on the computer and he'll Google shrimp and he'll see what a shrimp is like before it's all curled up on your plate.
That was like 2 years ago. He tells me, "Hey, Dad, did you know Mars is real?" Yeah,
Well,
yeah, I did, bro. Like he's like, "Yeah, I saw it. It's real. It's in the sky." And I'm like, "I know."
Yeah, there's other things up there too, like Venus and
Well, that's what he starts
Neptune and
telling me.
Jupiter.
Every day he finds like a new planet. But anyway,
That's cool, you know.
eh,
And well, I'll tell you one thing, and one thing is for sure, except I just lost it.
way to
Sorry.
go. It's
Oh,
it's back in your fridge somewhere.
you know that one place you're not going to find leftovers is at Patriot Sandwich Company.
That's
Uh,
true.
because I have been there, even if I've been a little on the full side. I sit down and there ain't nothing left on my plate but crumbs. You go and get a sandwich from Patriot Sandwich Company, and it is out of this world. Stop in and see David Jordan and our good friends over there.
Yeah, I got to see David. I've been a bad friend.
So I don't know, where are we? I'm looking.
Stuart's breaking everything, guys. Guys, look, if you're listening to this, it's okay. If you're watching this, I apologize for Stuart's technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's just
It's just breaking stuff over there.
Yeah.
We got to get to the point. We need somebody to help us out. We are too big and important to do this stuff ourselves.
Yeah, I still got what all do you see? You still see David?
I'll just keep making pasta. You're not like just making it for two people. You're making it for everybody. Hey, Stuart's back.
Hey,
You back?
I don't know what happened.
I don't know, but you were gone, and I just kept talking for it. I just went on about pasta. So
oh, okay, good. Because I just ran to the kitchen to grab some leftovers.
he broke everything, guys. He broke the internet. He broke the show. But now you got my pasta tips, so you're okay.
Yeah, I guess we're back. That's
weird. Our cue.
But yeah, somebody's trying to tell us something. You know, just hang it up, get out of here, come back again next week. Maybe that's what we should just do. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go have some leftovers to come back next Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. Make it a good one.
See you later.